Welcome in to a War Alliance video. My name's Glanzer, and I'm going to be your host today. We're going to go through a couple videos. This one, we have 1,000 crowns less than the other guy. Or trophies? I guess it's trophies in this game, right? Some other games I play call them crowns. This guy looks like he's starting out with a nice swarm build, which actually is going to be pretty hard for me to deal with as Scarab. Scarab is one of the worst units at dealing with swarm, but we use the speed boost to get the tower down and we get away real quick. We're getting attacked by the exploders. We put some stuff out to distract us. 75 HP left on us while we retreat from that push. It's very possible that he could have finished me off there if he would have been a little bit more vigilant, but we were able to survive. The level 3 dies to the tower in one shot. We're looking pretty good here, but as you can see, it's kind of difficult for me to deal with this swarm. We're low on health. If he would have pushed the issue a little bit there, maybe he could have gotten me with his phantoms. But we're in good shape here. We're just trying to prevent some damage on our tower. We got those level 5 paratroopers, which are really helping out with the swarm. The airstrike comes out against that Sky Captain. So that's looking pretty good. These exploders are a little scary for me, but we do have the bunker to help us out. Rifleman versus Rifleman. I got a bit of a level lead on this guy, even though he is quite a bit more trophies than me. I don't play this game as much as I really should, and that causes me to have a lower rank than I should a lot of the time, because it takes a lot of grinding in this game to get up in rank, because it's like no matter what, even if I play this guy that has 1,000 more points than me, when I play him, I'll still only get like 20-some points. So it doesn't matter if I'm just wrecking through people higher than me. I don't get higher points and go up higher quicker. So it's kind of annoying and frustrating, but you know, it is what it is. It's an incentive for people to play more, but I just play so many games like this that it's hard to focus on a lot. But I'm gonna try to do that with War Alliance in the future now, and you know, I got this way to make the content, and I hope you guys like this structure. You know, we have the deck down there, easy to see my energy and stuff like that, so you can see those decisions. Then we have a big screen here, which, you know, obviously is very visible for everything that's going on. Then we have the little screen over there, which shows everything in case you want to see it as a bigger picture. But hopefully it looks good for you. We got that tower down, which is great. Get that bunker out there to make him push back. That's something that one thing about this game that a lot of people don't use is once you take a tower down, you have more deploy range, and you can use that to abuse them. If they, you know, start coming in on your territory, you can put stuff behind them. Really forces them to get out of here. Now it looks like I'm the swarmer, even though I don't have any swarm cards. We get that speed boost out on those paratroopers, dropping a lot of damage, and that was a great game there. We're gonna continue to the next one. We have a bunch. All right, that last game was a close one. 75 HP left, but we were able to do it. Now we have Scarab versus I can't remember his name, Vulcan or something? Volt? What the Von Buren? Something Von Buren. Victor? What the hell's his name? Anyway, the reason I wanted to show this video is that I actually started this game and didn't realize I was actually playing a match until he already had, you know, my first tower gone. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can come back here. So he uses exactly what I said in the last game. He plays somebody close up, but 165 HP left in this one. He's got the truck ready for me. We're going to have to let it just hit our tower because our Scarab can't handle the damage. Scarab taking out the tank busting laser turret. We don't have anything to deal with the Sky Captain right here, which is kind of crazy. We do have our attack right there. He's trying to get me low enough to hit me. That's kind of a waste of 3 energy there for him. But we just use this and see if we can scare him backwards. We do. See maybe if our tower can kill this Sky Captain. No, he's hitting us instead. Yes, the tower. We angled it perfectly. He does get the heal, though, so the truck doesn't kill him. The TNT truck, not enough. But the fact that, oh, this is another example. He's pushing up. He's forcing me back. He's going to get me with that one of these times. If those things were level like 12 or something, maybe he would have. But he's got that truck as well, which is dangerous for me because I'm just as slow as he is. Well, I guess I'm a little bit faster than him, but not by much. We're going to go ahead and take that damage, though, because we're quick enough to get away from it. The secondary blast, that is. Now we get the laser turret out, which isn't really... I don't know why he wouldn't wait to play the laser turret until I put my pyro out, but we'll see. See if that works out for him. I'm going to go ahead and attack him to push him back to make him not be able to attack me. So that was kind of smart there because I knew my pyro would take out the turret on the right side. Now we get there, another wasted 3 energy on his part, in my opinion. We play the truck, which kind of forces him to not be able to come up in front of his tower. Now that hit right there, I don't know why that Sky Captain hit didn't AoE onto my tower. That would have been a big hit against it. Would have left it with like a couple hundred health. But once again, we're protecting our tower with our body because we were able to take a lot of damage away and heal it up. That heal is great, but that AoE from the truck did hit my tower. He's only got 345 left. One more hit from the airstrike and we're in trouble. So let's try to make sure that we get his tower. We're gonna go ahead and take out the Sky Captain, which could have been devastating, and he's too slow to get away from those riflemen. And he didn't have an attack to clear him. Well played. All right, we are back at it again with Obnoxious Ripper. This guy's got 400 points on me. This was back when I was up at 9,000. So there is proof that I am, sorry, I gotta point this way. There is proof that I am a pretty high ranked player at this game when I want to be. I don't have much time. So I believe this game, I have a lot of old recordings, so some of these might be older. I believe this is right when those elite bazooka troops got buffed and they became very strong. And one thing about this game that I really like, what I've noticed in other games like this, is when they buff a unit, the unit becomes like super strong and it becomes meta, right? But for this game, those elite bazookas, 142 HP again, baiting him, and he's getting close to us, but no, we push him away, and we're able to survive. It's beautiful. Well done, well done. Baited him with that speed boost. Obnoxious Ripper from Ronin going down. But what I was saying while we pull up this next battle, when that card became popular, and because it was really strong, and mind you, it was really strong. Like, they did not... Oh, I guess there's no... Oh, there's the sound. They did make that card very strong compared to what it was. And everybody was running that card. But what happened was people started running cards that completely counter that. Like the mines are a pretty good counter to it. There's some other things that counter them really well. And people just started to run those. And by running those, it made that card like almost worthless. Because it was like you could take 5 energy away with 1 energy. And so it actually, that card is no longer as meta as it used to be, even though when it first changed, it was very meta. So it's interesting how the game's got enough counters and stuff like that going on where you can sort of not worry about any one particular card being really, really good, because there's kind of counters to everything, and that's kind of impressive. Now here, I missed the tower on some of those, so that sucked. But this is, I believe, the event. So the event that they do, everything's the same level. You're randomized into your deck, which makes sense because I would never put Super Grenadier in my deck. So I was wrong about when this was. This was actually, so those bazookas actually aren't. This isn't an older match, but I see that. You know, they buff a card and then other cards that counter that card become better instead of that card being necessarily like meta immediately. So that's cool. In other games that I play, new card gets changed and that card is just meta now, and every deck has it, which gets really stale, and you know, it makes you not want to play the game, right? But this game, I gotta admit, there's not a whole lot of cards compared to, like, this game has like what, 60 or something like that. Other games I play have 200, but there's enough difference in it and enough nuance that you don't really notice that there's not that big of a selection, and a lot of people will have the same cards, but there's always some stuff in there that, you know, you won't expect, or something that's kind of different, or some little gimmick that somebody tries to do, whatever it might be. But with this one, you don't really get to choose what your strategy is going to be, right? So you just kind of gotta go with what they give you. And in this case, I think the biggest problem with the event is when you get a hero. Excuse me. If you get a hero that's not an aerial attack hero, that's kind of a problem, because sometimes there'll be a lot of aerial units. Oh, we get him? Yeah, he pushes forward too much. We drop the bunker to help deal with the push, but also pushes him back, because if he doesn't do anything, we get to slap him around, right? All right, so we have 2 more battles left in us today. We're going to look at one where the truck ends up being a pro play, and then also, this is back when we're up at 9K. This one, I believe I sped up quite a bit, yeah. So we can see that we use that speed boost to get the truck there a little early, and that actually works pretty well. So we're using our damage from the aerial to deal with them. Looks pretty good, but now the pyro is not taking damage. Volt is able to really abuse us with that bounce. But the truck comes out. He blocks it. This guy's playing pretty well. So this actually might be where the troopers were just boosted, because this game is quite old, I believe. But the pyro coming out, I think pyro got slightly nerfed since then as well. But this is a good way. I hate the way that the trucks and the tanks and stuff like that go around on the right side or the left side if you take a tower. They go like in this weird path instead of like beelining to it. So sometimes I place things improperly because of that. We get the TNT truck out, which forces him to drop unless he wants to die from it. I was actually baiting him to stay because I was in range there. So he gets the truck out. Unfortunately, he gets the heal quick enough, so we're not able to burst him down there. But he's going to come in on us again. We might have to try. Yep, we're going to try that AoE blast. This is interesting. He's got a lot of damage here. We just don't want to die to that AoE, but he bails on us. Our phantoms take the blast from that bazooka, which might have killed us, actually. So that was very intense play there. We get the heal, fully heals us, which is nice. We got to try to get that Sky Captain on the tank and then take out the Sky Captain. Well done. Now there's a lot of aerial units at the doorstep. We just got to slowly step back and deal with them. One truck on that tower is all we need, but can we get it there? He does have the defense. The truck comes out. We use the speed boost to make it so it hits quicker, and it takes him out. Takes him out. Well done. A match given away that he definitely had that one beat. He definitely had us beat in that one. All right, now we're going to check out final match of the day. I hope you've enjoyed this. I've enjoyed putting it together. Eventually, I'll probably have this screen maybe like move up and down based on where the fight is, but you know what I'm looking at here, I think this is a perfectly fine setup. You can see everything you need to. If you want to see the full match, it's on the left, so if you can see kind of, you know, more of the top and bottom if the battle extends that way. But otherwise, I think you can see all you need to see. So let me know in the comments what you think about this format. If there's something you want me to change, like do you want to see the time? The only place you can see the time is up in the upper right corner of the small one. Do you need that somewhere else? Like I could maybe put the time down here, like I have the deck down there. Let me know. I can obviously change this to whatever we want it to be. So let me know what you think would be good or better, or what you think about the current setup that's good. I'd really appreciate that. And also, I'm very close to my goal of 1,000 subscribers. We're doing some big giveaways when we get there, so make sure if you're not subscribed, you hit that subscribe button and help us out. We're very close to 1,000. We only need about 60 subscribers at this point. So 1 HP survival there you saw. Just barely surviving. Barely surviving. And now he's in trouble on the backside, but he puts the lasers out to hopefully scare us. At this point, I'm just like, I'm going balls in. We're going for it. Who's going to win? Oh! And we barely take him out. Let's put that in slow motion to see how much HP I had left before we get the final blow on him. We have 32 HP left. If one of those lasers would have ticked off one more damage, then we would have been ruined. We would have been ruined. But that's all I have for you today. I have to get like a because this is just what VLC looks like when it's not being played. I have to get a button that will just, you know, get rid of all of them real quick, and then like maybe I can move my face into the middle or something. I'll do that in post right now, but I appreciate you stopping by for my video. My first War Alliance video in a while. I've been sick and kind of, you know, not been doing too much content, but I'm going to try to do at least one of these per week, or at least one every 2 weeks. But be on the lookout on TikTok as well. Descriptions are in the bottom. I'll be putting some single games up on TikTok straight from my phone. It's easy to do, and you can put some text on it and, you know, make it kind of cool. Put some music on that bitch, and we're ready to go. But I appreciate you stopping by. Don't forget, we do stream live on Twitch. We don't stream War Alliance live on Twitch because I had some issues. My phone, I used to be able to connect my phone to my stream, but it broke. And like the cord doesn't work the same anymore, so I have to get a new phone for that to work. But we eventually will be doing that again. But right now, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, that kind of stuff. That's where you'll see War Alliance content. Probably just mostly YouTube and TikTok. I feel like that's the best for that. And we'll just keep going. We watched like 5 games today. I'm going to throw this in a video editor, you know, maybe change up the view a little bit, but otherwise it'll be pretty much exactly how I recorded it. So I appreciate the support. It means the world to me, and we will see you guys on the next one. Enjoy the the new champion Enzo is out. I forgot to mention that. We're gonna have a video of just Enzo battles. I think he's a very interesting character. The only melee in a bunch of range units. It's kind of interesting, but we'll check him out a little bit more. I really like him, and I'm pretty good with him, so we'll have some fun with that. And then we'll have a video maybe of me grinding back up to the rank that I should actually be at. So we'll see you guys. Once again, I extremely appreciate the support, and let's get me to that 1,000 mark. So hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, like the video, get everybody watching this, and we'll get there in no time. Later, everybody.